Hey everybody, good afternoon. So today we're gonna kind of switch it up. I've been talking about people to just have straight bad credit. Like you gotta get this stuff deleted. Y'all we finna sue this company. Da, da. What if you ain't got what if you don't have any collections? What if you don't have any late payments? What else could be the problem? That's what we're gonna talk about today. You guys can get your books down below. I have my books here with me. So if you guys get this one, this is the number 2 on the link that you all may see on here. This is if you have a bankruptcy. This is my 4 book bundle for the bankruptcy. And let me just make sure I'll flip this camera for y'all. So this is for the bankruptcy. And if y'all don't have a bankruptcy, get this one right here. This the one that you'll see is yellow, say free course yellow, and it has a 70 dispute letters in there. Okay, and then for a limited time, you guys are going to be able to get this one for free. My debt repayment book. This one has 60 templates in it. Okay, not 70. I'm thinking about the 70 dispute letters. I am feeling a lot better today. Y'all, it's this right arm, this muscle. I've been in here to gym lifting. That's what it is. My legs are not that tired. It's really this muscle in my arm. Oh my gosh, I could barely sleep last night. But hopefully Monday I will be back in my office. But let's get straight down to business. I just want to let y'all know. So y'all wondering why y'all in my bedroom again. It's because I'm still sore. So the first thing is maybe it's your utilization. I tell y'all, utilization is huge. If y'all trying to figure out how to get your credit score to go up and you tried everything already, try to see if you can get your utilization to 10% or less. 5% gonna be even better. Okay, so 10% or less, 5% gonna be even better for you all with the utilization. So if you had 30, get it down to 10% or 5%. If you're at 20, still get it down 10 to 5%. And then if you guys have a very high utilization, like you 90, 80, 70, just try to get it down to 30% first. But just set a goal and just continuously get your utilization down. And y'all are gonna see as y'all get your utilization down, y'all credit scores should be going up. Okay. And then some of y'all just have short credit history. Y'all just got y'all credit cards and you're like, I don't know why my credit score, y'all just got y'all credit cards. Like, where y'all trying to be? 800? Y'all just got credit cards 2 months ago. You got to just continue to pay on those credit cards and then eventually your credit scores will go up more. Okay. But you just got to continue to pay on your credit cards. That's what it is. It's just your stuff is just too short. And then maybe you have a thin file. Some of y'all only got one credit card and thinking y'all supposed to have an 800 credit score. How about y'all to get some more credit cards? Because that can be something that's messing with y'all. Y'all just don't have enough credit cards. So focus on getting some more credit cards. And as y'all get more credit cards, that should be added to your credit report. And then your credit score should go up even more. Okay. And then some of y'all too, y'all may have too many hard inquiries. Maybe y'all want to get y'all hard inquiries down. If y'all got 10, try to get them to 5 or less. If y'all already at that 5 or less, then try to see if y'all can just get any of them that's not attached to an account. Try to work to get those removed because I can help y'all out a lot. Okay, some of y'all too. I know I told y'all may have a thin file. I want y'all to have 4 credit cards, but some of y'all got 10 credit cards. You got too many different credit cards. You mess with your average age of accounts, so your age is low. And then 2, y'all can have messed up age because too many accounts. Plus, on top of that, y'all utilization is bad, so it's a double whammy. Okay, so just look at how many accounts you have, and if you already have them, you already have them. Closing them ain't gonna make it better. It's just don't go backwards. Don't continue to get more credit cards. If you're trying to get your credit score to go up, you already got a nice amount of credit cards. The goal is not to get more credit cards. That's not gonna make it better for you. Okay, and then try to have a mix. Not only should y'all try to have credit cards, but y'all should try to have some installment accounts in your credit reports because that's gonna really help your credit score go up. If y'all don't have any installment accounts, think about adding them. Installment accounts are like maybe your mortgage, maybe your auto loans, student loans, personal loans. Maybe y'all did like kickoff, self. Maybe y'all did like the Navy Federal Pledge loan. Those are installment accounts. It's any account where you have a set amount of money that you're going to be paying for a set amount of time. That's what an installment account is. All right, they'll say, hey, this is your payment for the next 60 months. This is your payment for the next year. That's an installment account. No matter if you pay it, you can't go back and get that money back. Once you pay it, you're going to get another account. That's what an installment account is. Okay. And then also, if y'all trying to figure out what it is, like y'all like, okay, maybe It's not the collections. I don't have none. It's not the late payments. Just look at the balances that's on your account. Look at your credit limits. Try to ask for increases. Make sure your account statuses are updated to current. Some of y'all may thought, oh, I don't have any late payments, but they say in your account status that you're 30 days late. Look at your inquiries. Look at your open and closed accounts, and then see if there's some accounts on there you don't recognize. Maybe it's not collections, but maybe it's charge-offs. So check your charge-offs, and then see like the differences between the 3 credit bureaus in general. There can just be errors altogether on there, so y'all can look at those different things. Okay, let me see the questions that y'all have here. These things are going fast, but remember, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here, and I'm right here. I'm talking to all of y'all at one time, so I'm going to be looking around. If y'all have any questions, definitely let me know. And let me open this up so I can be able to see it. Hi, Gloria. So I could be able to see like all of your comments here. Okay, I should be able to see them now. So somebody said, why is my credit score low if I never have a collection? Y'all, it's more than just collections on your credit reports that can keep your credit score low. Y'all can have charge-offs. It ain't got to be a collection. It could be a charge-off. Y'all can just have high balances. Y'all can have, with the utilization, y'all have problems with that. Y'all can have too many inquiries. Y'all can not have enough accounts. It's more than just collections that can keep your credit score low. Stop just thinking it have to be like a collection. It could be more than just a collection that's keeping your credit score low. Some of y'all are just thinking, oh, just collection is the only thing that can hurt you. No, y'all can have good credit, and the only thing that's hurting you is your utilization, using too much money on your credit cards, and that can actually be hurting you. Why is my credit score low if I never missed a payment? Maybe it's your utilization. Look at your utilization. Keep your utilization at 10% or less. 5% gonna be even better. That's what I always tell myself. 5% is gonna be the best for me. Period. 5% or better. Can I have perfect payment history and still have a low credit score? Yeah, you can. Perfect payment history and utilization, those would be the things you want to look at. Okay, so if you got perfect payment history, you need to look at the balances on your perfect payment history accounts, whatever those accounts are. Just look at your utilization, look at your inquiries too. All right. And then too, y'all can say, I never was late. I don't see any late payments. Okay, but what about your account status? See if there's a problem with your account status. There can actually be a problem there with your account status. So just look and see if there's anything that you can fix with your account status altogether. What should I check first if I have no negative accounts? These are the things I be telling y'all need. Y'all need 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts. Get your inquiries to 5 or less. Okay. Inquiries to 5 or less. Remove any late payments, anything negative on your credit reports. Those are the things you want to start checking off. And I be telling people too, inside of my Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days, if y'all don't know what to do, this one say day by day what you can do. Today, we're going to work on your inquiries. The next day, we're going to work on your late payments. You can just go day by day and do this stuff inside the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days just to see what else it could be that's keeping your credit score down. You could just try it all. And somebody over here asked me how to remove inquiries. If you have inquiries, all you have to do is call the credit bureaus and tell them to remove it. They should have them removed in 24 to 48 hours. Make sure that it's not an account that's on your credit report. You got a Capital One account, you need to leave that Capital One inquiry alone, because they're going to try to delete that Capital One account from your credit reports, which is going to make your credit score go down. So don't do that. So I suggest just call the credit bureaus. Only give them 2 or 3. Don't go crazy and give them 10, give them 8, give them 5. No, give them 2 or 3 inquiries. Play a little, like a little slow, like you don't know what's going on, and they should be able to remove it. Like, hey, what is this? It's an NAV inquiry. Oh, ma'am, on my end, this Navy Federal. Oh, yeah, I don't think that should be on my credit report. Hold on 1 second, it's more. It's a CAP. Ma'am, that's Capital One. Oh, yeah, that one too. Those 2 should not be on my credit report. You don't have to go on there. You don't have to, when you call them, don't go and tell them, oh, it's a Navy Federal account on my credit, my inquiry on my credit report. I also have this Capital One. I don't need these on my credit report. Just keep my credit score low, delete them. Play like you don't know what's going on. And that's when they're going to want to help you and get it removed from your credit reports. But that's how y'all remove them inquiries. Y'all can send in a letter if y'all want to, but that stuff not going to work. I just never really found success like that with them letters. I really just never. My best success was just coming from calling the credit bureaus. And I recently got some inquiries. Okay. Right. That's what I told my son. Yes, for sure. Just ask and you shall receive. Tell them to remove them. Tell them to remove it. How important is credit card utilization? Credit card utilization. Okay, so y'all know payment history. That's very important. Don't get me wrong with that. Y'all got to pay on time, but that's basic. That's bare minimum. Y'all, we should be paying our bills on time. Credit utilization, we need to keep our utilization at 10% or less. That's to me the most important thing because we already know we should pay on time, right? Do we all know that? We should be paying on time for our accounts. The next thing, which is to me the most important thing, because everybody can struggle with this. If you got a 500 credit score, you got a 700 credit score, is that utilization. Because that utilization can take you from the 700s down to the 600s. It could take you from the sixes to the five. It could take you from the sevens to the five, depending on how much you're using on your credit card. So that utilization is that silent K word, if y'all know what I mean. I don't know how they gonna feel if I was to say that word, but that thing can really hurt you. As humble man, how am I doing? I'm doing fine. I'm just very, very sore from working out. So now I'm in the bed going live. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me this. I don't hear enough, y'all. Thank you. I swear I don't. Because especially when I hear the different things that y'all get done, even without me, I'll be like, what? Y'all did that by yourself. Good job. That is good. So I see the stuff working. So he was denied for a credit card with Navy Federal, but he do have a checking account and no credit account. So if he was denied it, that's why we talk about removing that hard inquiry. If he was denied a credit card, try to see if he can at least get the secure one. You know, if you do the secure one, Navy Federal put the $200 down, it should graduate in like 3 to 6 months to a $2,000 credit card. And if he can't get that, he probably need to just become an authorized user or something like that, you know, or get another secure credit card. You also got Discover out there that you can try. You got Capital One you can try too. But yes, I messaged you because I reached out in May, but I haven't been on in a while. Oh, so my assistant, because you're on my main page, I gotta see where y'all at. You're on my main page. My assistant should answer you if you message me. Yes. Yeah, look at the denial letter. Oh, add him as an authorized user. If you got 25,000 with Navy, add him as an authorized user if you trust them like that. I say that if you trust them like that, because you just don't even know with these kids. Oh, you just responded back to them? Okay, perfect. Responded back to okay, good. So she'll end up telling me what ended up happening with that. So many of y'all message and I go in there peeking. I'll be like, let me get out of here. This is too much work. Because I already got so much I need to do. I'll be like, let me focus on what I need to focus on. Because I go in there, look at the messages, y'all, it's crazy, especially over here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all just get neglected over here on the affiliate over here. All things Rakita Clips. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all get neglected because I haven't given her the login information, but I'm gonna have my not my sister, my daughter do the messages over here because it's just so much, y'all. Okay, if you trust them, yeah, add them as an authorized user. I added my daughter as an authorized user on multiple credit cards of mine. She's like 14 or 15, so she's 17 now, so we don't even know what's going to end up happening. But when she turns 18 next year, when she go and apply for credit cards, she should not be getting denied. Everybody should be trying to get her something. It's just like when people buy trade lines, that she should be able to get her own credit cards, and hopefully he'll be able to get some too. But just add him as an authorized user. That's going to help a lot, especially a $25,000 credit card, and depending on your utilization too. Just make sure your utilization is low on that, or add them to another one. It ain't got to be that one. Just a low utilization card with some history. Or he in there. He should be able to get whatever he want. Yeah, I did too. Oh wait, did I miss it? Because now you're saying she. Where did I get it? Yes, I did too. She's going to get 3 to. Oh, okay, yeah. You telling me my daughter is going to get 3 to 5,000 her first card, but she said she don't like credit, but that's good for me. Don't you? I told her you could just have credit cards. You don't necessarily have to even use them. Just let them report on credit report. You have several books out, but I wanted to know which one should I purchase. I see you condensed it. Yeah, I was doing a huge promotion last year on this one where y'all was actually getting each book individually. So I just put them all in one because some people kept saying, I lost this book. Can I, how do I get that individual one? I had lost my 70 dispute letter book. How do I get it? So I put them all in one. But now this newest promotion for the rest of this year is going to be buy this one and then you'll get the 60 trackers and planner for like debt repayment. So I think that you should probably get this one unless you got a bankruptcy. Then I think that you should get the number 2, which is this one with the bankruptcy. Okay, because you gotta get your credit scores over the 700s. Okay, so that's what I would suggest. And his first, okay, he got a 5K. Okay, good. Well, that's good. So he gonna be good then. But that's what I suggest for you in terms of the book. Can high utilization hurt me? High utilization, y'all, I'm telling y'all, utilization. I keep sending these questions about utilization. This gonna hurt you. Utilization is that silent thing. When I started learning about utilization, y'all, oh my gosh, it helped me so much. It helped me so much. Why is my face so shiny? It's because I got this bright light in front of me and then my makeup too. I think it's on makeup too. I put highlighter like right in this area. Right in this area and with the bright lights and stuff like that. It's playing with me. Is that a pyramid scheme? No, it's not a pyramid scheme at all. I don't know. No, that's not. It's not a pyramid scheme. But I have questions. But you will see my questions in the DM. You look amazing. You're fine. Thank you so much. I'm not going to see your messages in the DM. Y'all don't check my DMs at all. I've been seeing some of the crazy messages that y'all been sending. I don't check my DMs. I don't check them. I don't check them. My assistant checks it because I'm just so busy, Yeah. Yeah, and I say utilization like 10% or 5% going to be even better. Yeah, it was definitely my assistant. Yeah, when you go that 30%, to me, I tricked my daughter. I was like, if you ever spend 30% of your credit card, they're gonna close your credit card down. Well, I was telling mine, they're gonna close my credit card down and you finna mess up my credit. Don't ever do more than 30%. And I just tricked her into that. And we need to trick ourselves too, so we'll never have that type of utilization. Thank you so much for the roses. So y'all, we need to trick ourselves too, so we don't do that. And what if I pay my credit cards in full, but high balances keep reporting? That's because you're paying it on the wrong day. Okay, so y'all have a such thing as we all have a such thing as our due date and then our statement date. Once we pay our credit cards, hopefully you have it paid off by your due date or paid down, whatever you want to do. You don't want to use that credit card again in today's report. That's why I be telling my clients, pay it all the way off or pay it down as much as you ever going to pay it down 5 days before your due date. That way you'll never have a late payment. You got 5 extra days. Just in case you don't make the 5 days before, you got 5 more days to have it paid by that due date for sure. And don't use it again until 5 days after your due date. Because whatever your balance is, when your statement closed, that's what they're reporting to the credit bureaus. Okay, some of y'all think, oh, for example, we got a credit card that's due today. Let's say the credit card is due today. We just gonna keep it's $1,000 credit card, it's a $500 balance. We paid the minimum payment. We gonna just leave it at that. We didn't think of nothing of it. All right. And then you hear what I'm telling you right now, and you like, okay, I can't pay nothing right now, but I get paid next Friday. When I get paid next Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and pay it off. You pay it off next Friday. And you like, okay, good. Okay, I got it paid off. My $1,000 credit card is at a $0 balance. But later on that week, after you pay it off, you still run up a balance on that card. You don't need to use that credit card again until after they report to the credit bureaus, which is about 5 days after your due date. So I don't care. Some of y'all pay y'all credit cards early and then y'all go back and max it out. So whatever balance you have on there, y'all, they still going to report that. So y'all just have to get used to, again, 5 days before your due date, pay it off, pay it down as much as you can. Don't use it again until 5 days after your due date. Okay. And if y'all do that, whatever your balance is after you pay it off or pay it down, that's what should be reporting to the credit bureaus. And I'm just saying that to start off, if you have a problem, if you don't understand about reporting and stuff like that, just start doing that. Because I had to learn that first. And then it was like, okay, wait. So I really could have waited to my due date. I ain't have to do it 5 days for my due date. Okay, good. Well, let me just start I'll make sure by my due date I'll have it. Okay. So I was like, okay, let me just get to that. But y'all gotta learn like the basics first. And then y'all can learn how like to wiggle out of it. Kind of like when I be teaching y'all, okay, this is how y'all could sue the companies. You're gonna do this, this, and that. It's other stuff to it. I don't tell y'all it all because I don't want y'all to go with the bare minimum. I want y'all try to do it all. For instance, I tell y'all be very specific. Make sure y'all put all of the errors on y'all dispute letter. And the reason why I tell y'all that is because one of them errors after they do their dispute is still going to be there. If I tell y'all to list one error on y'all dispute letter, that may mess some stuff up because what if they fix that one thing? Y'all really technically only need one error, but you better hope that that error lasts in terms of they don't fix it. So once you learn, okay, this is what I need to do, then you can wiggle around it. But if you're learning right now, how to be able to maintain this, just 5 days before your due date, pay it all the way off, pay it down, whatever you're gonna do, and don't use it again until 5 days after your due date. If you do that, your utilization will be good. Oh, you end up getting it. Okay, perfect. It's gonna be going out to you. TikTok is shipping it out. The only one that I have to ship on my end is this one to you. I'm gonna, after I get done with this, I'm gonna get these shipped to TikTok so that they can start shipping it to you. What platform you recommend on checking the credit score? Y'all, for me, I'm not worried about any dispute or anything like that. I'm just looking on Credit Karma and the Experian app. I'm not gonna pay to be looking at my credit scores. I'm not. Like I can see what I need to see there. Yes, I see that you just purchased it. Thank you so much for purchasing. It will be on its way. But I'm not going to pay for my credit reports. I tell y'all, look on the Experian app and then look on Credit Karma. Credit Karma going to give you Equifax and TransUnion, and Experian app is going to give you the Experian report. Now, if y'all trying to do disputes because y'all trying to get stuff deleted, then that's when I say do Identity IQ, because Identity IQ going to tell you all 3 credit scores, all 3 credit reports, and they're going to have it all lined up for you. Okay. I can't say that. When I have my shop up, I barely can say anything on here other than purchase your books down below. That's all I can say. TikTok don't like it, but whatever you can think of is there. Okay. So yeah, whatever you can think of, that's where I'm at, Antoine. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. Don't y'all, if y'all don't have anything wrong with y'all credit, y'all just want to know what y'all credit is. Credit Karma get y'all where y'all need to go. Y'all be able to see everything y'all need to see. Okay, y'all will be able to see everything. Why do all the credit bureaus show different credit scores? Because it's different stuff on different bureaus. Sometimes if y'all have like a collection, maybe it's not on all 3 credit bureaus, maybe it's only on 2 bureaus. One of my clients now, her credit score is 2 of them, Equifax and TransUnion, is in the 700s, but she got one in the 600, which is Experian. That's because she got a collection on that one. It's not on the other 2 bureaus. Y'all got different things that's reporting on the different bureaus. Even if it's a positive account, like a credit card, maybe for some reason it didn't get reported to one of the bureaus. So even if you're paying on time, you're not going to get credit for that on that bureau. Okay. They're all reporting different things. That's why we have, the different bureaus showing different credit scores. Plus we got the FICO. We got different kind of FICOs. You got the Vantage score. So not only is all 3 credit bureaus saying different things, we got different scoring models, like your FICO and then your Vantage score. You got different scoring models. And then I say, if you're not trying to do disputes, look on the Credit Karma and then look on Experian app. If you're not trying to do disputes, if you're trying to do disputes, do the Identity IQ, because Identity IQ gonna tell you all 3 credit reports and all 3 credit scores, and then you can just find the errors that way. Okay. And then thank you so much, Ty, for the heart me. Let me see over here. Hello, how are you this evening? I am doing great. I am doing great. Just a little sore. That's why I'm still in my lovely bed. It's really this arm right here. I guess I've been lifting heavy a lot, but I've been lifting every single day. Maybe I need to go to 3 days. Like, I just brought my weight down because at first I was lifting like 75, and then I just brought my weight down to 45 and thought, oh, I can lift every single day. No. So I'm rotating ibuprofen and Tylenol. I'm just rotating. I'm just rotating it right now. Can you repeat your response about which one? When you said Danny something. Thank you so much, Banks Rico. I don't know what I was referring to when When I said Danny something, which one do you want to repeat? Yeah, I'm not going in no more. I'm not working out no more. I'm not even doing my steps until Monday. I'm chilling. And you bought my book? Which one did you get? Are you waiting on to fix the credit card? If you don't plan on going back with that credit card company, get prepared to sue them. Oh, you got the 4-in-1? Okay, good. Read that Sue to Win book, because if they ain't gonna let you, my thing, y'all, if the credit card company not gonna let you go back, you can't get another credit card with them. You might as well sue them. Might as well get you a parting gift. Because a lot of times the credit card company's not going to want to delete it from your credit reports. And then maybe you can ask the credit bureaus to delete it when you sue them. You can ask them to delete it. But if the credit card company themselves made it very clear that you can't come back, you might as well sue them and ask them for some money. Because I just feel like that can be a check that you're missing out on. Yeah, I have a lot of old items on it. Yeah, I'll be suing everybody. I don't know. Y'all should know that about me by now. When I sued, had over $40,000 worth of debt I didn't have to pay, I was just suing everybody. Forget it. This stuff need to come off of me. I need to move on with my life. Like, y'all know how bad it is when you got to cancel your credit reports that don't want to come off. A lot of y'all dealing with that now, where the accounts are just verified. Only thing is like, okay, I gotta sue y'all. Then it's like, okay, my credit is good. Now I got a collection on here. Oh no, I'm suing you too. Damn, life is going, it's doing, I'm doing cool, I'm chilling. Then like, oh wait, another collection, I'm suing you too. I'm just like, y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all play with me about my credit. If they keep verifying you, then I will sue. You have an issue with Westgate? I haven't sued Westgate before, but I will sue them. If they refuse to delete it, go ahead and sue them. And wait, they scared of you, Eric. They don't want you to show your message. Laughing out loud. 40K a day, anyone can get it. I know that's right. I was going through something so crazy. This is during the time too where I was getting divorced and I had the kids, they were babies, I was basically living out them cards, if we're gonna be honest. I was going through so much, I was depressed. Then when I came to my senses, when I was like, hold on, wait, people out here suing, let me sue too. And then that's when I sued. But ooh, that changed my life, y'all. Learning how to sue, shoot. Because it's like, who's finna give you this $40,000 anyway? All right. And we outside the statute of limitations, and I don't have a settlement agreement with them, so I can talk very open. I can tell you everything. When you get a settlement agreement with the companies, there's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. Banks, don't be hopping over on different things. That means you tried to leave me. You tried to leave me and found out I was on here again. And I have a third one too. I'm going to start putting that up too. You tried to leave me. You tried to leave me. You did the heartbeat over here. Now I see the heartbeat right here. Okay, they purchased a 4-in-1 book. Should I start using the 75-day or the suing section? So listen, this is the thing. If you got the 4-in-1 book, this is the bankruptcy one. You have the strongest 75. That's the 75-day, and then you have the 30 days. Y'all can tell now because I'm sore. I am obsessive. I want to just do everything at once. I want to get the ball rolling. So I love to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. Because when I do this one right here, I see the credit score go up fast, and then I can double back and do whatever I'm missing inside the strongest 75. If you see inside the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days, at the top, it'll have like a page number by the title. That's the page number of the strongest 75 book. So if you know that you're busy right now, which is like what I should have been doing my working out, like slow down, girl. If you know you're busy, kind of space it out some, because this was spaced it out the strongest 75. If you know that you're trying to get your credit scores to go up very fast, then do the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days. Day number 16 in here say, hey, know when to actually sue. And then that's when you can actually read that Suing to Win book. But I say start getting stuff going, because to really build a case, I'm not trying to be a lawyer. I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. To really build a case, I say at least do 3 months of letters. So you have plenty of time to know how to sue. You got to just get your letters out. In the meantime, do everything else. Make sure you have your 4 credit cards. Make sure you have your 2 installment accounts. You can start working on your utilization. You can work on your inquiries. That's where this Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days come in at. Okay, but this technically, this is my favorite book. I tell you all the time. To raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. I like teaching that because when you really see your credit scores go up a lot, it's like one of your stocks going up or something. You see it surge. Oh, went up 10% in one day. Oh my gosh. Like it's that kind of excitement. That's how I look at it with the raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. Plus, you start seeing stuff actually work. So it motivates you to keep going. Okay, so I like to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. If you know you're working, you got other stuff going on, you're gonna fall off. Just be honest. If you know you're gonna fall off some, maybe do the strongest 75 because it'll be a little bit more forgiving. But your credit score is not gonna go up as fast as somebody that's actually doing the raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. It's because it's associated with old addresses. And let it be associated with old addresses, y'all. When I used to do I be trying to watch what I say, y'all, because I'm like, oh my gosh, these companies gonna use this against me in the future. But it's the truth. The more I talk to y'all, though, y'all gonna understand these companies are watching because I'm getting emails about it, and they're learning all of the stuff I'm teaching y'all. They learning how to reverse it now because I learned they thing and I reversed it on them. So I be like, let me be careful with my stuff. But they don't want to delete addresses because they know once they delete the address, it's going to be easier for you to get your account deleted. But sometimes that don't even work either. And that's why I say just leave them addresses there. Because if I can just be honest, if they don't want to delete it from the credit reports, like I don't want to have to go through all the loopholes of fighting them, get on the phone with them, sending them letters, paying money to delete an address. I'm to the point where if you don't delete it, that's fine. I'm going to sue you. And then when I sue you, I'm going to ask for some money. I'll just wait for the money. I'll just wait for the money. And then if I owe you any money, then I'm going to ask for the waiver of debt. So I won twice. You sending me a check and I no longer owe you, and it's getting deleted from my credit report so I can move on. To me, it's a win-win. So, it is what it is. So I just say leave the addresses there. Like, forget all of that. I used to teach that years ago. Delete your address. It's going to be easier. Okay, that was easier at one point, but what happens when it still get verified? That's why I say don't even go through all them steps. Just in your mind, be thinking, okay, if they don't delete it, I'm going to get a check. Julia, you at the door? Yeah, so just think in your mind that if they don't delete it, I'm going to get a check and be okay with that. You wanted to ask me about that. Now I haven't talked so much. I don't even know what you want to ask me about. If you're gonna pay a collection, y'all better pay an original creditor if possible. Only if the original creditor gonna let you back. If they're gonna let you back. If they not gonna let you back, I wouldn't even pay them either. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to say I'm cheaper. I don't know. I just think of it as a relationship. I really do. I think of the credit as a relationship. We cool. You reporting good stuff about me, we cool. But if you cross me, it's over. Like it's really over. And same thing with the original creditor. We're cool. We're in a relationship. Everything is married. We're married. Okay. But if something go wrong, and y'all know I had a bad divorce, so I should know. If something go wrong, every man for themselves. And you're not gonna let me get another credit card. It ain't like we can fix it. Like we can't fix it. I can't pay you and we can get back in. If I can't pay you and get back in, and then you refuse to delete it from my credit report so I can move on. That's like if somebody you married to the credit card company, they basically don't want to divorce you. That's what it is. And think about it like that. They don't want to divorce you. Divorcing you would allow you to move on to another relationship with somebody else and get married again. I went through that too, y'all. Divorce, like if you won't let me do that, then we need to do something legal. That's it. Y'all don't want to delete it. You want to tell the whole world that I owe you and you're not gonna let me come back. Oh no, I gotta sue you. And then since I'm gonna sue you, go ahead and give me some money, delete it from my credit report. And the money that you would not let me pay, don't even trip. I want you to waive the debt. So it's all cool thinking, oh, I'm not gonna pay the collection company. I'm gonna pay the original creditor, but the original creditor acted up too. I'm suing them too. I'm suing the collection company. I'm suing the original creditor. I just think if I owe you money, okay, cool, but you ain't gotta tell the whole world. Like, let me pay you and move on. Some of these original creditors won't even let you pay them. It's like, what is the problem? Like, let me pay you so I can move on. It's like they want you to stay stuck in a way, because why? It's not even gonna hurt them either, y'all. And you got to think about it. Why is it? Because I have plenty of people with original creditors actually get a check from them, but sometimes in the settlement they'll say things like, Agree that you will never apply with us again. You wouldn't let me apply at first. Sign this. Let me get this check. You wouldn't let me come back anyway. So you saying agree with that. You wouldn't let me do it if I put an application. You wouldn't give me another credit card. You wouldn't give me a loan. Let me go ahead and sign this paper so you can go ahead and send me a check. So I just look at the original credit just like that. If they're not going to let you come back, they're going to get a lawsuit. Such as Capital One. You at odds with Capital One. Capital One sell it to a collection company. Said they sell it to LVMV Funding. You try to talk to Capital One and say, hey, I want to pay you back so I can get a credit card. And Capital One say, oh, I'm not going to let you come back. You can't come back. Wait, you're not going to let me come back? Okay, well, and you're not going to delete it either? Oh, no, Capital One, I'm going to sue you. I'm finna sue you, and I'm finna sue LVMV Funding if they on my credit reports. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Now, if Capital One say, oh, yeah, you can come back, then, okay, I'm not probably finna sue you, Capital One, but I will sue the credit bureaus and have them to delete it from my credit reports. And if LVMV Funding want to get it, I'll sue them too. But Capital One, I'm going to spare you because we back good. We good again. You let me get another account, okay, let me drop this money for you. But other than that, like, they'll be getting sued too. Because a lot of people think paying these original creditors, they already wrote it off. This already charged off. They had already sold it to another company. They already wrote you off. And if they don't let you come back, then what's the point of paying them? And that's just how I look at it, because when y'all really be life or death needing to get credit, because I was life or death needing to get credit before, and they refuse to delete something and let you move on, y'all ain't gonna have no other choice but to sue them. It's just reality. Because it be life or death sometimes with these credit cards. Like some of y'all be trying to rent a house and they like double deposit. You trying to get energy. Y'all ain't even trying to do nothing big. Like I want a $50,000 credit card. Y'all ain't even trying to do that. Y'all trying to do minor stuff and y'all can't do it based off of these companies putting stuff on your credit report. And then it's not even correct. I'm not trying to be a lawyer. I'm not trying to get legal advice. It's a law that protects us on this. We just need to play on it. Same way they go and take you to court. And if you don't show it, they get a default judgment. We just got to flip it around on them and just sue them and do what we need to do. Well, I'm a sue a debt collector. I'm sue the original credit. Like I said, if they don't let me come back, you finna get sued then. Like, give me a parting gift. Give me a gift. I'm finna sue everybody else. Might as well throw you in a lawsuit too. I believe in, if you're gonna sue them all together. You're gonna sue all three credit bureaus, sue all three credit bureaus. If you got two collection companies and one charge off, you got technically 6 companies you sue. I'm gonna sue y'all all together. I'm not gonna separate it, do one lawsuit here, one lawsuit there. No, I'm gonna sue all of y'all together, and y'all gonna all have to fight for y'all life to get out of here, basically. Go ahead and give me a check and we can just sign an agreement and I'll let you go. But that's what they do with us all the time, y'all. They sue all the time. I had the one client that was getting sued by a collection company, turned right around and sued them. It's no way a collection company should be suing you and you turn around and sue them, and now they're going to pay you and say you no longer owe them. That's because now you know the game. They never intended on having to fight you. They intended on you not showing up to court. They intended on getting a default judgment. They intended on getting a garnishment against you. But I love this. God, I have seen what you have done for others. If somebody else can get a collection company to do this, y'all can do the same thing too. And that's why I say I'll never pay a collection company. I won't. They don't even have the correct documents for me. They ain't even pay enough to even come to me for the full amount. Okay, a lot of these collection companies, they don't even want to tell you how much they paid for it because we'll be disgusted if we actually saw it. They'll fight in court to make sure you don't know. They don't want to tell you. Okay, and that could be the reason why you can get that settlement too. Yes, run a bag up on them, and then once you run a bag up on them, do something positive with it. I just made a video earlier about what I would do, once you get a check. And let me see if I can go word for word, because I was just so in the moment. Get a check from the company. Say you end up getting $15,000, $20,000, maybe $30,000 because you did a lawsuit. If it was me, I would pay down any of my credit cards that I want to keep that I got current right now. I'll pay them off. Okay. Then after paying them off, I will see if I still got a vehicle. I'll pay that vehicle off so I can stop having a car note. And then after paying off that car, because they probably got a higher interest rate anyway, I will go ahead, and if you ain't got a mortgage, maybe you want to get into a mortgage. Maybe you want to use that as a down payment to get you a house. If you already got your house, maybe you want to use that extra money that you got to make sure that you got your IRA maxed out. If your IRA already maxed out, look into your HSA. If your HSA already maxed out, maybe you need to let them start taking more money from your check for your 401k. You max it out and don't just be doing, I'm a max it to the match of the company. No, I'm putting the full amount in there. I think it's like 24,500. I'm gonna put more, just take more money out so I can have some more money for my future. That's what I would do. And then if you want to have that, I would take the extra money. If you don't have any type of nest egg or money to the side, I'll take this money and put it to the side. If you already got plenty of money put to the side, maybe you want to take this money and pay off your mortgage. But that's what I would do in that order when that check actually come. I would have a whole job for it. It's gonna go here, 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 here. And if I already got that, I'm gonna keep going until I just max out my life. And then now I ain't got no debt. I ain't got no more minimum payments. I just got probably the few credit cards that I've been had that I'm doing good with. I'm gonna make sure I don't mess up with that. I'm just gonna be focusing on my investment accounts. I'm gonna be focusing on my future. I'm gonna be focusing on getting assets. That's what I would be doing. But run up a bag on them. That's what they doing with us, y'all. I knew I didn't want to pay these collection companies to y'all because I was under an attorney years ago. And I told y'all this story plenty of time too, but once you see it, y'all, you cannot unsee it. So think about a whole stack of cases, maybe double this or whatever. Y'all see this? This is what a collection company came in there. And I swear it had to be about 100 people. And it was only like 4 people there. They were there calling off names. And when they were not there, they got an automatic default judgment. Do y'all know what that means? That means like, let's see who's actually in here right now. Like, Humble Man, you probably still in here. Humble Man, if I call your name and if I say you're $3,000, if you don't say nothing, the judge gonna make it so that you owe $3,000, whether it's true or not. They were getting so many default judgments just because people did not show up in court. And then what they do after that, they'll pay a fee so that they can garnish your wages. And once it gets to the garnishment stage, y'all don't know what's going on. But I seen that was their whole game. And if for the people that was there, like the 4 people that was there, they set up some type of payment agreement with them, but they was winning anyway, because guess what? When you come to court and you see everybody else getting default judgment, you automatically want to settle with them. You automatically, okay, what we got to do to settle? I need to get this over with. Oh, we can set up a payment plan for $100 a month. No. I say fight. I wouldn't be paying them. But this is what they do. They come in with all these people, all these different cases, and if you don't show up, they get a default judgment, and they're just gonna garnish your wages. They don't care anything about it. Then they garnish it for the full amount. They didn't even pay the full amount. That's like you getting your stocks on a discount. Y'all know how, if y'all know anything about stocks, just think about like right now. Oh, Meta is down. Oh, Meta is down. It's a discount right now. It's gonna go back up. Y'all can think whatever y'all want. Okay, since it's down, let me go ahead and get it. But even though it's down, you turn right around tomorrow and say, oh, I want the full price at the high of what it was at. No, that ain't how life works. So how can these companies do it? We need to do the same thing with them. We need to sue them and say, hey, listen, I don't owe you no more. Plus, give me a pardon gift. That's what I call it. Give me a pardon gift. Give me a check. Because they ain't worry about you. They worry about the people they got default judgments. Yeah, they finna give you a little check, but it's so many other people that's out there real life paying these companies. So it's like, I'm gonna give you a check, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell anybody. So I'll never pay a collection company after I seen that. Plus, I know collection companies paying checks too. Forget they doing this to people. That scared me once. Then after that, I started seeing the checks that they were giving out. I said, oh, no. No. That's what made me say I'm going to go to law school, because I was looking at the checks that these lawyers was getting. I didn't know that the lawyers were playing. I would say they not playing y'all. I don't want to say they playing y'all. They playing y'all enough that y'all don't know y'all can do this yourself, and y'all could have got more money back. That's it. That's how they playing you. Same way you can buy a house, you don't need to have a realtor. You can sell your house, should I say. You can sell your house. You ain't got to give them no 6% to sell your house. You can sell your house to whoever you want to sell your house to, and you ain't got to share your money. You think you need to get a realtor, but you don't necessarily need a realtor. It's kind of like that thing. Oh, you want me to help you sue? Okay, good. I'm going to help you sue. But they automatically finna get their money off the top, not knowing if you would have sued by yourself, you could have had all that money in your own pocket. It's kind of like that thing. But I didn't know that at first. But when I found out all this money these lawyers was getting, oh my gosh, I just could not unsee it. It's like, I can't unsee it at all. Okay, so let me see, because I was going on a rant, but I really need y'all to understand where I be coming from. And I don't be caring. These companies, I be having to go to like, well, this company need to settle by this month. That company got to settle by this month. They getting closer. They about to settle in a minute, and boom, here come the check. Here come the check. As soon as you think a check ain't coming, here it comes. So I shoot. I gotta think about seeing so much behind the scenes. I can't tell y'all everything, but I'm telling y'all enough to know to get y'all a check. I don't want to what they say, I don't want to blow up the spotlight. No. I can't tell y'all everything, but I'm telling y'all enough. And this is stuff too. I try to tell y'all stuff that I learned from other attorneys. I tell y'all stuff that I learned from, my clients, even getting settlements or seeing the other settlements outside of just my clients. Other lawyers are getting this stuff for people too. A lawyer to me ain't nothing special. They gonna still, to me, they gonna pay you the same way. They gonna pay you the same way. And then two, going to school, learning how to actually do a complaint. And my professor saying how settlements actually work. The biggest thing when it come down to these kind of lawsuits, they don't want you to tell nobody else. That's kind of like if something was to happen to you at a hospital, they're gonna have some type of thing on there in there. They don't want you telling nobody else what happened in this lawsuit. They want you to be quiet. Because why would they want you to tell everybody else? Because you create more enemies. You create more people that's going to come and try to get a check from them. Okay, so yeah, I'm never going to pay a collection company or the original creditor. If they don't let me come back, it's over. We're going to divorce. Like I ain't never coming back. But you finna give me something. Shoot, think about it as alimony, I guess. I need something. This ain't. I hope you explain. I hope I can explain myself into my opinion. If y'all a member of mine, we can be on the phone. If y'all not a member, I just don't be on the phone because I be really having so much stuff going on. It's no way I won't get anything done. And the same way I'm talking to y'all, just running my mouth. This how I be on the phone. I'll be trying to make sure y'all completely understand. I give so much of myself and tell y'all everything, stuff that I probably shouldn't be telling y'all, and I just can't be on the phone with everybody saying that, and then you ain't doing anything. Like that bothers me a lot. Seriously, I done told you everything. I'm thinking we locked in, and we not locked in because you're not gonna do anything. We was just, you ever been with some of them people that just be so happy about, oh yeah, it's the new year, new me. I'm finna lock in. I'm finna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm finna get this. I'm finna get that. And y'all be right there, for 2 hours just talking about everything y'all want to do. And then now, a few days later, it's like, oh, did you do that? Oh no, I had. I don't want to do like that no more. I used to do that stuff before. I thought it was so fun. When I was younger, and I used to get certain things done, then I fall off on certain things. I don't want to be like that no more. If I say I'm gonna do something, I want to do it. And if I can't do it, I just want to be honest and tell you I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like I tell y'all, I'm not answering my messages. My assistant gonna do it. I'm not going in there looking at all. I can't. I'm too busy. At first, I felt so bad about that, but then I thought, well, I feel so bad when it's people out here really trying to get a check. It's people out here actually getting a check, and you're helping them get a check. The check is way more important because they actually did their letters like they need to. They actually got a lawsuit in. They actually went all the way. When I be talking to y'all initially and y'all ain't even bought a book, y'all ain't do this, y'all just playing. Y'all just want to talk about it. And we could talk about it right here for free. So let's just talk about it right here. We can key. Oh yeah, this company, we can do all that here. But I'll be serious now. Like, I'm telling y'all for real, y'all can sue. But once y'all get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, you a member, we can talk anytime. Let's schedule a call. We can talk anytime and go over. I'll look at your credit reports and I'll be like, okay, I'll tell y'all the real. Oh, look, this company right here, they gave up this amount of money. So go for that plus more. I'll be able to tell y'all more, but I can't just be on the internet talking like that. That'd be crazy. Like, because I put these clips out too. But I'll be happy to talk to all of y'all about y'all situation. But y'all gotta really put the work in. Yes. Clean the profiles first. I would not clean, I wouldn't clean the personal profile. Y'all would just leave it just like that. Do y'all hear me though? Like, I be trying to be direct. I remember crying so much about my credit reports. But listen, now that I know how to sue, I'm going for the suing every time because I know when I sue, you're going to give me a check, you're going to delete it from my credit report, and you're going to waive whatever I owed you. So I don't care about if you don't want to delete it, fine. Because I already know I'm finna cry. You don't delete it. So I'm not doing no third party, clearing out, no freezing or nothing, no third party. Keep all that stuff on there. I don't care. Okay, I'm not removing no addresses, no names, no additional social security. I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna send you 3 letters. If you don't do what I want you to do, I'm gonna sue you. Because I know once I sue you, I'm gonna get everything I want plus more. Some of y'all just going for the deletion. I'm going for it all. I want the deletion. I want you to say I no longer owe you. That saved me money. Like I told you, I sued my creditors, had over $40,000 worth of debt I did not have to pay. That was straight love. And then also they give you a check. They say you no longer owe, and they give you some money. Where they do that at? I ain't finna delete nothing. Just keep the addresses on there. Keep saying whatever you want to say. Because I know once I get on the other end of the lawsuit, the world is gonna open up to me. I want the world now. I want it all. So I'm not taking nothing off no personal profile. Some of y'all, if all y'all want is the deletion, I still would say go all the way because with the lawsuit, because I would still go on the other end and get some type of money. Because why not, y'all? Some of y'all still gonna have debt. Y'all still gonna have credit card debt. Some of y'all ain't even put money in your IRA. Some of y'all not investing at all. At least take the check and invest. Some of y'all still got a car note. Take the money and pay off y'all car. Y'all never had to pay for a car before. At least pay off your car. You want car note to car note. Take the money and pay off your car. Do something with it. But I see some people doing data breach and identity theft, and I'm thinking, dang, you missing a whole check. They would have paid you to take it off your credit report, basically. So why not go get the payment? That's how I look at it. So I'm not doing nothing extra. I'm just gonna do my regular letters. If you don't delete it, then that's when I'm just gonna sue you. But I'm not gonna do more and then cry about it because y'all think, oh, as soon as I remove the personal information, because I've been there, done that. That used to be my whole thing. Okay, we finna freeze all the third party bureaus. We're going to get all your personal information removed. You need a new address. Let's get you a new address. And then once you get the new address and remove all your other address, they're going to delete the accounts. Yeah, they ain't trying to do that stuff no more. They already know our game. But one thing they can't play on is this lawsuit. Because guess what? We can send letters all day. Once you put that lawsuit in, they got to answer to the judge. And that's how they can get sanctions. That's how they can get in trouble. The judge. Think about y'all just snitching. That's all that is. I be thinking about it's like snitching. Like if they don't want to give me a document, okay, well, I'll just ask the judge. I just want to make sure that we're meeting and confirming, because you got to do something called meet and confirm. You got to talk to them about it first. Give them a chance to do it. If they don't want to do it, then you can ask the judge. I'll just go tell on you. You're not gonna do it. My kids do it to each other all the time. If you don't do it, I'm gonna go tell mama. And they know as soon as they tell me it's on. Same thing with these companies. If you don't want to do what I need to do, I know it's on. I'm gonna tell the credit bureaus. You might as well just go ahead and settle. This is what I want. I want this amount of money. I want this deleted, and I don't want to owe this money. I want the waiver of debt. And y'all don't have to be so direct. Since I'm talking to y'all, y'all probably don't know how to be too direct either. Y'all can just, I wouldn't say beat around the bush, but just say, I have seen other cases where your company had paid money and my stuff is just as bad and I need to move on with my life. I want some money. I don't want to owe this debt either. Like that's the things that y'all should be saying to them. Okay. And they're gonna try to get away with anything, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know how I'm talking to y'all, and I know how to wiggle around certain words. I learned that doing all this law stuff. These lawyers are liars, but they lie in a different way. Like, kind of like I be trying to tell y'all, I don't care if they don't delete it. I do care if they delete it or not, but I'm gonna wait until the lawsuit side of it. So if I get into a whole conversation, I'm gonna be telling them about the errors on the credit reports. I'm not gonna be telling them their job. I'm just gonna play like I don't know what their job completely is, even though I know what their job is. They do this stuff all the time. Like they'll be like, well, we don't give up money. Well, you gave it up before. Until you show them proof, they don't know what it is. Like you got to come with proof with them. Like they be like, well, we don't give up money. Okay, you don't give up money, but I saw you gave them some money. Then once you show that, they're like, okay, well, we don't give that much. We can give this much. No, I saw you gave more than that. Here's another one you gave more. Okay, well, the most that we can do, the most I'm authorized to do, is it why did you play games with me? I asked you for money at first. Now every time we talk, you going higher and higher and higher. That's why I tell y'all, and my professor told me that this is just what law is. She called it pushing papers. Y'all just putting papers in and sending papers back and forth, and y'all just keeping a trail. It's like the hot potato. You get caught with that potato, you paying. That's all it is. That's how I look at it. You get caught with the potato, you paying. Okay, that's why she made it very clear that with certain lawsuits, they'll go back and forth. That's why I put in my book, okay, tell them 25,000. Then they'll say, okay, we'll give you $1,000. You'll say, oh no, I can do 20,000. They say, okay, well, we can give 2,000. Oh no, I can do 15,000. Oh, we can do 3,000. then you can say, okay, well, 10,000. Okay, we can get 4,000. Why you just couldn't tell me $4,000 in the beginning? Or you can push it even more and get it even higher. But like, this is just a game that they're playing basically. You just gotta play the game with them. That's it. It's just a game. I just look at it as they trying to get paid. I'm trying to get paid. We're trying to get paid because I think about it. They're representing the company. They really ain't got no skin in the game with this. They just a lawyer. They finna get paid regardless because they charge them by the hour. You're not getting paid because you're not a lawyer. You're not getting paid by the hour. So you need to look out for yourself. Make sure you get the deletion waiver and you get a check. But I'm not doing nothing extra. If they don't want to delete it, I'm already thinking about a check. And that's why I said too, some people ask, do you do business credit? I told myself I'm gonna have to fully get deep into business credit and become a pro at business credit or become a pro at suing, which is personal credit to me. That means I can clean up any credit report, I don't care. And I decided to become a pro at suing, but it's like we getting paid to clean our credit. That's how I look at it. They're finna pay you to clean your credit. It's like, where you finna get this money at? Like, where you finna end up with $15,000 to $30,000 doing what? Because all you did was send letters back and forth to the bureaus and you sued them or these companies and you sued them. Like, where are you finna do that at? And they finna delete it and you don't owe them. You know, that's how I look at it as you finna get a check. I need to clean my personal credit. Do that, raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. That's so if you really need to clean your personal, do that. And then if they don't want to delete it, because that's just a part of it, you don't care nothing about anything but other than getting your credit score up. But if they standing in the way of it, then that's when you start to get into, okay, I'm finna sue you. Then you playing games, I'm finna sue you. Okay. Let me see. Y'all thing is going fast because I'm seeing that personal profile thing. I'm like, no, don't do it. Just let it stay there. Let them stay there. For me to give y'all, he said that they trying to get the game. For me to give y'all the game, I gotta kind of get in the game because y'all think about it. I took a class on collection companies. Cause at first, y'all, when I was trying to do my credit, I was desperate. I ain't had nothing else to do, y'all. I'm depressed in the house, going through this divorce, y'all. Got these little babies. I ain't got no choice but to figure this stuff out. I miss figure it out. Okay. I gotta figure it out. I ain't got nothing to lose, right? So I was like, I sent letters to the collection company directly and they did not want to remove it. And I'm like, what is wrong? So I took a class as if I was an employee at a collection company because they got to do continuing education. So I took that class and that's when I found out, y'all, we cannot send letters directly to the collection company. We got to tell the credit bureaus first because with this class, they was trying to basically say, hey, this is what you should not do. If you do these things, you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit. So I'm learning all of the things that they should not do. And I'm making sure that they are messing up. That's all I was doing. So the same way I have to teach y'all, they can watch the same stuff and learn new tricks on what we got going on. The same way with us too. I'm still learning they stuff, y'all. So it don't even matter. All we got to do is just continue to educate ourselves and talk openly. Like, oh yeah, I just sued this company. They gave me 4,000. I sued this other company. They end up giving me 7, and then I owed them 10. They end up getting rid of that. Only way we gonna learn this is by openly talking. Like literally, we just have to openly talk. And then you said, how do I do it? You just got in here. So hi. And then how do you do it? The suing process is all inside my Suing to Win book. It's inside my Suing to Win book. You can get the Suing to Win book by itself. But I do suggest just get a 4-book bundle because you're going to get the dispute letters. You're going to get that raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days and my strongest 75 book. But that's how you're going to fully learn it. You'd rather have a one-on-one, but that's what the membership. When you talk to my assistant, I think I'm gonna tell her make sure she be very direct and get y'all to do that. I think she do though, so we can. Because I don't want to. One thing I used to do too, I used to talk to y'all, and because I even did that with my client today. I already seen her credit report. She already got this one collection. I'm like, okay, I just gotta do this one letter to Experian. You already got this one collection. We already know what it is. But then she was bringing up another thing like, oh, and 2020 I had some late payment, and I'm like, I did not see that on your credit report. So out of sight, out of mind. Some of y'all may do the same thing. Y'all be bringing up stuff and y'all don't even know what's on your own credit report. So I say, get your credit report. Let me look at it because I'm gonna look at it differently than you. Kind of like if you go to the doctor, they look at your blood work. You may be panicking. I don't know what that is. Your doctor look at this and be like, hey, this is what it is. I looked at your blood work as this, and that. I look at a credit report as being like blood work. That's the inside. That's everything. So that's kind of how I look at it. So I usually try to look at your credit report, I don't even want to talk to you if you ain't got your credit report. Because what we talking about? We be assuming, you know. And same thing with cases. They be like, let me look at the cases where the attorney said this, and that. And I'm like, no, let me look at the email. No, the attorney was trying to tell you this. You overlooked that part. They were trying to trick you with that part. This is the part you need to be looking at right over here. So I be liking to like see it all. If I can see a credit report, I'd be happy. The dates, amount, different things help you fight. Yes, the whole everything. And then the point that they don't give you documents, how you supposed to know this stuff is correct and they never gave you any documents? You want to start a box truck company? I get a lot of truckers coming through me, y'all. I get a lot of y'all coming through me to start this company. Just clean up your whole personal credit, and hopefully when you start your box truck company, I don't know how many trucks you want to have. Maybe you can use your money and just buy you a box truck. Just pay cash for it. Them box trucks don't be that much. I've been looking at the prices; they not that much at all. And then I recently talked to somebody, and they was talking about how the trucking business. They have some trucks, and they was like, if I was to sell them, they won't even be worth that much right now. The prices are down on trucks, but that's good for you because like I want to give me one. They down, okay, good. That's good for you. But if you're trying to sell it, that's not so good. But on your end, that is good. Oh, if you want to do the suing part, then get the suing, get the suing to win book. If you already want the suing part, that's a suing to win book because I go over all the steps in there. Can you go over why you can't? Shoot. Well, no. Okay, can you go over why you can't send letters to the collection company? So this is the thing. This is how they put it as. I'm just gonna put it like based off of the class that I took. The reason why you can't send letters directly to the collection company is because it is this because this is the way it all goes, y'all. Please keep up with me with this. I'm gonna try to be detailed, but not that detailed because there's just so much. A collection company, y'all, before they put on your credit report, they have to send you a letter. Even if they call you within 5 days of calling you, they're supposed to send you a letter. All right. Once you get that letter, you are supposed to respond within 30 days. If you don't respond in 30 days, that's how it's added to your credit reports. So think about it like this. You already had a chance to send them a letter. Since you did not send them a letter, that's why it's on your credit report. So once you see it on your credit report, you can't just say at that time you want to send them a letter. You missed that. You missed it. You missed your time to do that. All right. So now when it's on your credit report, you got a whole different battle. Now you got to talk to the credit bureaus first to say, hey, I see this collection. Can you remove it? If they don't want to remove it and they said the account is verified, then that's when you can talk to the collection company. And you're not just talking straight, oh, validate this account. You talking to them as if, hey, you got this collection on my credit report and you telling the credit bureaus it's correct. It's a different conversation that you're having. You're not talking about, I don't think I owe this debt. You can add that in there, but now it's like, hey, it's incorrect. So you already missed your time because usually they're supposed to send you a letter. You're supposed to respond in 30 days. If you don't respond in 30 days, you missed your time. You got to wait till it's on your credit report, which is what I like anyway, because it just opened up that lawsuit. I made a video about that earlier. Put it on the credit report because now I can sue you. I can sue all three credit bureaus. This is perfect. Go ahead and put it on the credit report. But yeah, you can't just go straight to, oh, it's on my credit report. Let me send a letter to the company. No, you got to talk to the credit bureaus. And I also break it down this way too. So beyond the lab, let's act like you talking crap about me. All right. Let's act like you talking crap about me to your cousin. All right. If I find out that you talking crap about me to your cousin, I'm not gonna go to like I gotta go a certain way. I gotta talk to y'all first. I gotta be like, wait, hold on. What did she say? I gotta talk to your cousin. You sure Beyonce said that about me? Yeah, she said this about you, Rakita. You sure? I verified that she did say that. I'm telling you. Okay, let me go talk to her because this is messed up. Then I'll come talk to you. But I first gotta check that person. Are you sure that they said this about me? The same thing with the collection, the credit bureaus. Wait, you sure that they said that this collection should be on my credit report? Yes. LVMV funding say you own $500. Are you sure? Yes, I verified it. I even asked them. Okay, you said it for real. Okay, let me go talk to LVMV funding first. Okay, you got to talk to the person that first said something, not the whoever they saying they got the information from. You got to check them. You sure? Because I'm gonna go ask. Because they can be like, you know what, I'm just going to delete it. Something's wrong. Don't even worry about asking them. That's the credit bureaus. But if they say that it's verified, then you want to go around and be like, hold on, LVMV funding. Talk to the credit bureaus that said you verified it. Can you send me the documents? Can you send me this, and that? So that's how I kind of look at it, as a gossiping kind of thing. Because why y'all talking about me? Why is it on my credit report? That's how I look at it as. It's just like a certain way you need to go about it. Wow. So you have sued and won. Yeah, I had three lawsuits. My first one was years ago. I sued my creditors. I had over $40,000 worth of debt that I did not have to pay. Okay. And then a, I don't want to say a few. Then in 2022, I had a collection put some on my credit report. I sued them. I had a settlement with them. And then in 2024, I had another collection put something on my credit report. And then this time I sued them and the credit bureaus. So that's why I'm like, and just yeah, I'm not gonna play with these companies. And I'm just all about if you I'm all about just suing in general though, if y'all know me. Anything went wrong, I need a third party. The third party I can think about is a judge, no matter what it is. I need a judge to help with this. Like, cause if we can't figure it out, somebody got to figure it out. Cause I need it to go my way. I need this to actually work. This gotta work. Oh, they filed bankruptcy out of fear. Yeah, I don't like that. And I'm saying if you're gonna file bankruptcy on some money, like at least 50,000 and up. Like be have some debt. Okay, have some debt. And you're very, very welcome. So if what are you trying to help people with? If you're trying to help people in general, get this one right here. Because if you're trying to help people, you'll know all of the things on how to raise a credit score 100 points in 30 days. You'll know that suing process. And then also you'll have 70 dispute letters. So no matter what going on with people credit, you'll have the letters there. And then you'll have that strong in 75 also, which can teach you more stuff like, hey, don't forget to tell people about the Experian boost. Don't forget about the sell. Don't forget about the kickoff. Don't forget about this, and that. It'll have like more things in there that you can go over. Not over the internet. I don't say everything over the internet. I be wanting to. Like, I have my client that I be wanting to say, y'all don't know how much money this company just gave them. Y'all, they gave them this amount of money and they finna delete it. And now their credit scores. And I would want to say all of that, but I'd be like, they got settlements. They got settlements. They got paid. And I be want to say the company's names too. Not a whole list. Like I be want to say this company paid that. This company paid that. This bill did that. Not even just mom. I'm not gonna tell y'all mom. I'm not gonna be end up in court. But I be wanting to say stuff like this. You know, even when I see other people get money and stuff like that, like outside of just me, like y'all know I just looked up this case, y'all. This lawyer got them to do this, and that. Like I be wanting to just come out and say it, but I'm like, no, we can't blow up the spot, y'all. We can't blow up the spot like that. Where now they finna go harder. Because I forget, in my case, me and TransUnion was going back and forth in court because they was like, you own a credit company. We don't think that we should honor this settlement or whatever. It was along the lines of, you need to be quiet. And it's like, wait, I didn't put that in my contract to be quiet. I would never agree to be quiet. Like, it ain't no amount of money that's gonna make me shut up. It might be, it might be in the millions though. And then I'll be like, hey, listen, this is my final tell all. Y'all better figure it out from this. I got 10 million, I got 20 million. I'll be quiet. Because you gotta think about it. I don't think $10 million would be a lot of money for them. Only because of this, y'all. If y'all really learn how to sue, I did the numbers. If y'all really know how to sue, we could easily be getting them for 10 million a year, and it's only going to get higher and higher because once I get it, once I help more people get a check, all them people going to tell people that they got a check, and then them people going to tell people, but as long as be like, shh, don't say anything, you can stop that spread. But I don't know. I'd rather tell y'all now. That's kind of like I told y'all. I think I'm hearing Tubman in a little bit. Like I'm trying to free y'all from this debt. Like and y'all in slavery with these charge offs. Y'all in slavery with these collections. Like y'all ain't finna pay me to just be quiet. Like I don't know. Y'all buying my books right now. I don't need to know. I'll do this slow and steady and win the race, and we'll stop having to deal with this. But y'all need to get on it too before they start changing stuff too. Once they start changing stuff, because I'm talking so much, then we're gonna have to continue to learn. But why it's easy, they finna give you a check until you put that lawsuit in, and then we already know the steps into getting the check even further. If they don't want to settle right away, just jump on it right away. So wait, what if the original creditor bank still has an account, but it's reporting as revolving and charged off? Oh, I talked about the original creditor. So I'm gonna leave an original creditor alone as long as I can get credit with them again. If I can't get credit with them again, the same thing I was telling y'all about suing the collection companies, I'm suing the creditor. I'm gonna sue them and I'm gonna sue the credit bureaus because there's errors on that account. Okay. Now I used to think that because remember my very first lawsuit, I sued my creditors because it was credit card companies and stuff like that. I sued them, but I didn't get a check from them. I didn't get a check from them. I think they was like telling me that they didn't even want to give me a check, and I was like, "All right, just leave it alone. I'm scared anyway." You know how you this your first time. You like, "All right, forget it. Whatever y'all do, I'll be happy with." I was like that. Um, but now I know how to actually get a check. I'm gonna go all the way with the check. So if you don't let me come back, I'm gonna ask for a check. So now that I know when if the company don't let you come back, just go sue them and get a check. And now sue all through credit bureaus too. That's the way I will always say to go. So if that company still have errors on there and they're not gonna let you come back, just automatically think you're gonna sue them. That's crazy that you got that notification. And it's not on your credit report at all. If you got that notification about them saying that you got this new collection charge that you don't even have, then I would reach out to them. Well, I wouldn't reach out. I would look at my credit report. If it's not there, I'm gonna think it's spam. But if it's there, oh no, I'm gonna go all of the steps to be able to sue them. If we sue, would it affect us negatively with our employers? Only if you suing your employer. Only if you suing your employer. I don't think so. Thinking about that, I gotta reach back out to my client. Think about that. Oh my gosh. Um, because if you're like in armed forces and stuff like that, y'all not supposed to have certain debts. So the point that y'all got that is going to affect y'all. Y'all need to sue to get that stuff off of there because they don't want you to look like you a liability. So I don't think it affects you. I just think the only way I think it's going to affect you is if you suing the actual company. Like one of my clients was like, I don't want to sue this company because I got a part-time job with them. I know it's just their credit card, but I have a part-time job with this company. I don't want to sue this company. I have a job with them. Like, because you going after the company. Y'all understand when y'all sue them, you going after them completely. So ain't no turning back. It was a $370 with AT&T Direct. TD, June, July of this year, and I don't even have any cable services at all. That one collection. Ooh, that is ridiculous. You saying why is that? Don't worry why it is. Just be like, you know what? I'm gonna not apply for anything unless you really need to apply for something. I'm not gonna apply for anything. I'm gonna send out a letter to the credit bureaus, see if they're gonna delete this collection. If they don't, I'm gonna send a letter again to the credit bureaus. I'm gonna send a letter to the collection company. If they don't delete, I'm gonna send a letter to everybody I'm gonna sue, and I'm gonna really sue them. When I sue them, I need at least $3,000 per company. 3,000 from each bureau, $3,000 from this collection company. And I'm gonna tell that collection company, don't ever talk to me about this debt no more. Don't put it on a credit report no more. Don't even sell it to nobody else. Okay. Everybody make sure to just delete it. Send me my checks. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Y'all leave me alone, and I'm gonna go about my business. I'm gonna look at this as a money exchange. Like I'm gonna just get paid from this because that is ridiculous. But why it is, maybe you need some extra money you ain't know you needed, and this is your opportunity. Just think about this is your opportunity. Yeah, if it's reflecting on all three credit bureaus, I'll be thinking, well, it's on all three credit bureaus. I got more checks I could get. Forget it. What if they sue and they counter sue? What they gonna counter sue for? I don't know. I haven't seen no counter sue. I'm not even gonna play into that. I'm not gonna play into that because if they're gonna sue, they usually gonna sue in state court, and I talk about suing in federal court. So I don't know what they're gonna counter sue about, and I can't be scared thinking that they're gonna counter sue. I just couldn't be scared because I dumb what's your intrusive thoughts. That's my daughter call it. I'm not gonna let them thoughts come in. I'm gonna be what I call delusional. I always try to be delusional, and I never realized it was just positive thinking. I'm gonna sue y'all. I listen to Keita videos. I know what it is. Y'all finna pay some money, and if y'all act like y'all don't want to pay any money, I'm finna call Keita and tell her, look at this. So I can figure out where the money come in at and what I'm doing wrong, so that I can't get the money. Cause somebody finna pay me some money. Cause I already got my ducks in order. That's how I would think. I'm not finna think, oh my gosh, what is this? What is that? Y'all know how much stuff that mess with me. I had them thoughts going through my head all the time. I'd be like, nope, we finna do this. Kind of like I'm like, ooh, like I'm telling myself now, okay, I gotta get off the live, which is true. I gotta get these books over. I gotta mail these books out. Let me get off the live. Even and I'm telling myself too, even if you get off the live now, you might as well stay on here because you're not gonna get there in time. You're alive. I'm finna get there in time. I was telling myself this now, but I am finna get off the live though, because we had our hour anyway. But like you gotta push all of those negative thoughts out the way, like this have to work. I don't care. Y'all ain't never been desperate. That's what it is. Y'all ain't never been desperate. Y'all ain't never have it where y'all ain't have no other choice. I was desperate in my lawsuits. I was desperate. I had no other choice. It had to work. I have over $40,000 and I have my babies. I'm going through a divorce. I'm going through domestic violence. I have no choice. Do y'all not understand this? Like, I had no choice. Something got to shake. I can't live like this. And that reminded me of that Jim Rohn, where he said that until you get to the point where you like, I've had it, all of this can happen, that's gonna happen, da, 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 da. I don't care. Like I really don't care. I think that once you get there, you're not gonna be thinking about what if this happened, what if that happened. You're gonna go through with the motions. And if it happened, then you do something about it at that time. But don't put the negative thoughts out there of, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Because I haven't seen them countersue y'all. I'm telling y'all, put that lawsuit in, you're gonna start seeing that it just changes the tone. It just changes the tone. I had one of my clients put a lawsuit in, y'all. That company was calling them 6 in the morning. Hey, listen, we're gonna send you an agreement. You don't have to pay us anymore. A company y'all all know. Everybody know because I talk about getting a credit card with them every day on my lives. Why would they be calling you telling you don't owe them any money anymore? And you got to think about this same company she was trying to pay previously. She was trying to pay them. She was trying to settle debt with them previously. Why would that same company now that didn't want to settle with you now be telling you you don't owe them money anymore? Y'all, you just have to put the work in and just go after them. But don't let them intrusive thoughts get to y'all. Like, it just have to work no matter what. Like, they got to do something about this because you can't live like this. Once you have that thought, y'all will be good. No, I reached out to them. Don't call the credit bureaus. Don't call them. It's no paper trail with that. Don't call them. Send them a dispute letter. Inside of here, the Raise Your Credit Score, my Suing to Win book, even wait, this one have dispute letters in the Strongest 75. Y'all have dispute letters that come along with this. Send them a certified letter. Act like you're going to sue them because you should be planning on suing them. Keep a paper trail. Period. Keep a paper trail. All your communication need to be in writing so that you can reference it. That way they can't say, oh, what agent did you talk to? I don't know. Well, what did you tell them? Because when they put your dispute in, when you call them anyway, they're not going to put all of the details that I want you to have in there. So don't call them. Send them a certified letter, the one with the green receipts. When you say sue them, how do you sue them from reporting something if they were move it? Then if they remove it, you can't sue them. All right, but that's what you want anyway, right? You just want your credit report, your credit score can go up. But if they remove it, okay, all right, we on part ways, that's fine. But if they do not remove it, that's when a lawsuit come in. And the reason why, I'm not trying to be a lawyer, I'm not trying to get legal advice, but the reason why you will be suing them is because of this. There's errors on that account. We got something called the FCRA, meaning the Fair Credit Reporting Act, meaning stuff need to be 100% accurate. They can't say the balance is this and it's actually really this in real life. A company that never showed you any type of validation, you saying you don't even have an AT&T bill. I'll be looking at that as identity theft, period. Because why did this AT&T bill come on my credit report? I never even dealt with AT&T. That's why you suing. I told you I didn't deal with them. I told them, told you it's this, and that. You want to keep it on here and you want to mess up my credit score went out 47 points. That's the whole lawsuit. Because why? Think about it as your reputation. They ruin your reputation. Think about it like that. If you want to have a one-on-one, be a part of the membership because that's how you're going to be able to get it. That's how you're gonna be able to have that one-on-one. Because other than that, I don't have a one-on-ones. I'd be so tired from like working and stuff like that. So I just try to talk to the people that be very, very serious. One of my clients through Experian, they got a judgment for $8,000 because they didn't respond. Oh, that's good. They got an $8,000, but I don't want no judgment. I want them to show up because I want you to send me this check before this case is closed out. Because now you got to try to fight them for this judgment. But that's still good that they got that. That's really good. Tap dance, girl. Wait, what that mean? My daughter learned how to tap dance. I had took her to a show though with some tap dancers. I don't know what you meant by that comment. But it just amazed me. I saw them give me some shoes and learn how to tap dance with her. Just learn one, two, one, two. So I took a call, which book I need to help with bankruptcies and inquiries for others in the sue. Get the 4 book. The number 2 is for bankruptcies. That you'll get the bankruptcy book in there. I'm funny. Thank you so much. My daughter told me I'm a little funny too. I have to go back to work and continue later with information on how to become a member. Yes, DM me. Get to work. Get to work. Okay, perfect. I look forward to hearing from you if you're still here. Is it hard to get your credit back on track? I have Capital One credit. I have Capital One credit card and another card. It's not hard, y'all. Do to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. That's the number 1 and the number 2 book that's down below. Go through that book. Plus, starting September 1st, I'm going to do every single day with y'all. So I don't think it's hard at all. Y'all got to think about it. I messed my credit up plenty of times. That's how y'all think I learned this. I messed it up, y'all. I had to fix it. But now I already know what it is. I don't care what happened. Whether it's going to be a bankruptcy, foreclosure, you messed up on credit cards. It's just certain things you need to do. Out with the old, in with the new. Y'all don't need to know I messed up on them cards. That's why I need y'all to delete it from my credit reports so I can give me some new credit cards. So that's how I look at it as. I don't think that it's hard, but I am going to do to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days starting September 1st. Okay, and then you said how I'm game. I missed that. I don't know what I was talking about. Y'all be going on a whole rant. You gotta think I'm going live in like 7 different places right now. Like 7. You see, I'm over here now. I was just over here, and I was over here, and I was over here. You send me a DM. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I respond, or my assistant gonna respond. I'm gonna put them in charge of them DMs, like to schedule call, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna respond. Have somebody else respond. I want to be honest with you. I'm not gonna respond. I cannot. I won't make it. Is it hard to get you? Oh, we talked about that. Hey, mama. Good afternoon to everybody. Hey, China. Good afternoon. Yes, do those inquiries right away. Just call them. Okay, so the number 1 has the 70 dispute letters. That's the one with the 70 dispute letters. And then the number 2 has that bankruptcy. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Hey, my score is back up to the 800. Student loans came off. I don't know how because I didn't do anything. But hey, listen. Ooh, don't question it. If it worked, it worked. I'm happy for you, China. Man, that is good. That is good. Shoot. It don't matter how it worked. I don't know. They say that's a part of having faith sometimes. You don't know how it's gotta work, how it's gonna work, but hope it just work. Just get it done. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just if it happens, don't question it. You know, you want them to put it back on there. Like, nah, go. You know, no, we ain't gonna speak about that ever again now, unless it happen again. Like, okay, then we'll talk about it. But all right, I don't know how it worked like that, but it worked like that. I don't know how, but it worked. So let's just be happy. Like that is good. But yes, amen to that because I remember that. Like, I don't care how it worked. I'm just happy it worked. So whatever it took, let it do its thing. But suing them is going to require you to have to pay for an attorney with money you don't have. So what are other alternatives when you're going through something? Oh, so I'm never telling y'all to go through an attorney. So I'm guessing you probably haven't heard me talk a lot. My cases, I did them all myself. My clients, I did them all. I said I did them all. Don't listen to me. My clients, they did them all themselves. But the Suing to Win book, it teaches you how to do that stuff yourself. I teach y'all how to do it yourself. And you don't necessarily, depending on your income, you may be able to get a waiver. If you can't get the waiver, it's like $405 to file a case, but most of y'all probably be able to get a waiver where you don't have to pay any fees, like $405 to file your case. Okay. But you don't, I'm trying to teach y'all how to do it without a lawyer. If y'all go through a lawyer, you know how I'm like, oh, at least get $3,000 per company, all that out the door. The lawyer gonna get their money off the top. They probably gonna try to give you $1,000 and tell you to be happy that it's deleted now. No, I'm not happy it's deleted. I want some money too. So that's why I try to say don't go the lawyer route. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself. But I'm not a lawyer. I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. I'm just talking about what I would do and what I have seen others do. Okay. Yes, you very, very welcome. I'm happy for you, China, for real. But let me get out of here, y'all. My arm is still sore, so I'm definitely still up in this bed. I'm probably gonna be in the bed all weekend. Like that's gonna be it is what it is. But I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. If y'all have any questions, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll see y'all then. Bye bye, everybody. Let me close this one out too. Okay, y'all. When I have my TikTok up, I gotta first close out my TikTok. When I have my TikTok up, TikTok don't let me talk about anything. They want me to only talk about buy books on TikTok. That's all they want me to talk about. You can get my books, like my Suing to Win book. You can get that Suing to Win for $10 on my website, allthingsrakita.com. You can get it there. And I talk about suing on your own. Like learn how to sue on your own. Learn how to put a case in. Learn how to do this, this, and that. If you want to go to a lawyer, you could possibly go with a lawyer, but some of these lawyers be acting like they don't do these kind of cases. They selective on what cases they want to do. And if you get stuck where no lawyer want to take your case, you're going to have to do it yourself. I have found that out with myself previously. So I had no choice but to do it myself. But I be trying to teach y'all how to put the case in yourself. But definitely get the book, read it, kind of see, okay, I see what's kind of going on. And then you come back and ask me, okay, Keto, what's this first step, so at least you can understand where I'm coming from because you already read the book, and the book is so thin. I want to get straight to the point. Hey, listen, you got to send out 3 rounds of letters, you got to file a lawsuit in court, you got to do that. I tried to make it like plain so you know the overview of all of the steps. Okay, but let me know if you have any questions. Y'all can get all of my books on my website. And then 2, I have the promotion on TikTok where if you guys purchase the 4-book bundle, you will be able to get this one for free, but I have a few extra copies here. I'm about to go mail some of them out to TikTok right now. But y'all, this is the one that y'all still get for free. I usually don't keep them books on hand. I send them right to TikTok so that they can ship them out, or y'all can get them on Amazon, but they're much more expensive there. But yeah, that's everything. If y'all have any questions, definitely let me know. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.